When I was growing up, one of my favorite stories was Jack and the Beanstalk. You remember the story of the boy who sold his family cow for a handful of magic beans? And he did that because he believed that those beans held the key to making him happier, healthier, wealthier, and more successful. And he traded his cow for those beans, and off he went on his adventures. But those of you that really know the story know that Jack did end up happier, healthier, wealthier, and more successful, but it really wasn't the beans. What it was the choices that he made, the skills that he brought, his creativity, his ability to function under pressure and think quickly. Those are the things that ultimately made him successful. The alliances he struck up with the harp, what he was willing to do for her so she would help him in the end. The same is really true in business. Usually I tell people there are no magic beans, that the answers to your business success lie within you. But today, I do have a magic bean. I have that one idea, that one thought that will make you happier, healthier, wealthier, and more successful if you're willing. But I always tell people that magic beans are tough to swallow. And when I tell you what it is you have to do to get the things that you want, my guess is that many of you will choke or suggest perhaps that I'm not nearly as smart as you thought I was. But here we go. If you want to change your business, if you want to double your sales, the magic bean is very simple. To double your sales, cut your market in half. Let me say that again while you're thinking about it and deciding whether or not I'm crazy. If you want to double your sales, you have to cut your market in half. Right about now, there are some of you that are choking and the rest of you are thinking, you know, I thought Lorraine was a lot smarter than that. She's crazy. I can't possibly have heard that correctly. Well, you did, and I'm not crazy. This works. And the reason this works is because you do not have enough resources to sell to everyone. And the truth is that your message is not going to be relevant to everyone. Coca-Cola could sell to anyone who was thirsty, but they'd spend a lot of time advertising to people who would never buy. Instead, they target specific groups, and they create advertising messages that are delivered at the right time and the right moment for that customer. You need to do the same thing. A chiropractor who targets anyone with a spine is wasting 90% of his marketing dollars. That same chiropractor who targets sports teams specifically, targets coaches and athletes and parents with a message that is right for them, will find more opportunities where he will be successful, where his message will resonate, where people will know what he does, and it will be easier for them to recommend him. So the choice is yours. You can keep doing business the way you're doing it, trying to reach everyone, or buy a handful of magic beans, swallow one, and double your sales.